To my black friend, who called me a piece of shit for making a joke about Charlie Kirk's death. My brother, he saw you as inferior. You know what people like him did to us? The Tuskegee experiments. For 40 years, the Center for Disease Control tracked black men with syphilis, deliberately concealing their illness from them just to watch the disease progress. Kirk was the ideological descendant of that exact type of thinking. If he had been alive in 1825, he'd been holding a whip instead of a microphone. And he dared to call himself a Christian. Jesus Christ said to take up our cross and follow him, not plant wooden crosses in people's front yards and burn them. And oh, this is no exaggeration. Turning Point USA, his organization, maintains a hit list of predominantly educators inciting harassment and death threats against them. Yeah, people like him used to sick the dogs on us. He was actively working to indoctrinate hateful beliefs onto kids. As far as I'm concerned, that's violence too. Programming children to be hateful is like murdering their chance at empathy and critical thinking. Then they grow up to be domestically violent, racists who can't think for themselves, and the world becomes a darker place. And history tells us where this will take us. We must shape the youth for the good of the party, for the good of the motherland, for the gut of mine. Feels ugly, doesn't it? And this is America, where you're free to say what you want, but you're not free from consequences. You know whose freedom of speech was not protected? And in a joint Chicago police FBI operation was shot to death in his own bed? Black Panther, Fred Hampton. And what about MLK? Charlie Kirk believed he didn't deserve a national holiday. So when I saw him get shot, I felt no ways. These are dark days, and I am afraid because I love my melanated friends. I love my queer friends. I love my friends with wombs that deserve ultimate authority over them, and I know the enemy when I see it. People who want to cut us out of the American fabric like a cancer. And finally, people talk about violence is never the answer. Then homie, you can hold the med kit or a camera because shit is real outside and ain't no more bystanders. I don't feel bad for Charlie Kirk because he was following in the footsteps of evil men. He knew exactly what he was doing and exactly what he was saying. So how do I really feel? He hated us. He got smoked. Charge it to the fucking game.